The job I'm looking to obtain is an athletic trainer job at Cooper University at the healthcare facility. What I really like about this job is it's well respected around the area, and I feel like the requirements that are needed are easily obtainable for me. What really appeals to this job is the location of it. I like that it's really close, and I like that it's a really good environment for a really good experience that I could obtain from the job. Things that I like about it, it doesn't post a salary, but like I said, I really like the location. Family's huge to me, so I like that it's closer to family. The experience that it brings is such a prestigious job, so if people were to see this on my resume that I worked here, it would be a great deal for my education and for my future as well that I work here. And the environment is really important because I heard also reviews that it's a really great environment, people wise, to work at, and I would be really inclined to take that because I really like that about the place. And where I see myself 5 to 10 years is definitely having a bachelor's degree in exercise science, maybe a master's degree, the correct certifications like the BOC and the NJATC to continue to be an athletic trainer in the state of New Jersey and hopefully have years of experience for athletic training under my belt as the years progress of me going through my career. When it comes to the roles and responsibilities of the job, I believe I could fulfill each of the requirements needed to obtain the job. First, they're asking for a bachelor's and a science degree in a related field, and right now I'm obtaining my bachelor's of exercise science at the University of Stockton. They're also asking for the BOC examination and the NJATC examination, and I would retrieve both after getting my bachelor's in exercise science. And when it comes to years of experience, they're asking for 3 to 5 years of experience and excellent written and oral communication skills, and I will obtain both of those through internships and job alike to then gain those skills that they are looking for. And when it comes to things that I thrive on, I believe that I'm great at critical thinking, thinking quick on my feet, and adapting to certain situations. And when it comes to things that I would need work on, I would need work on talking in a group setting. I feel like one-on-one, I'm really good at communicating with individuals, but when it comes to group settings, I'm not as proficient in that, so that is something I would need to step out of my comfort zone and work on. And when it comes to my resume, I don't have any of these requirements needed for the job, but through getting my bachelor's in exercise science, I would obtain that, and then from there, I would get my certifications, and then from there, I would begin internships and gaining my years of experience and qualifications that they are looking for in the job. And I believe my references would back me up in saying that I'm on the right track to receive all of these requirements and all the things that they're looking for at Cooper University Healthcare Facility. When it comes to the qualifications of the job for the educational requirements, they're looking for someone who has a bachelor's degree in a science-related field. And currently, I'm obtaining my bachelor's of exercise science at Stockton University. When it comes to the years of experience, they're looking for someone who has 3 to 5 years of experience, either as an athletic trainer or someone who has worked in a clinical practice, and someone who has both excellent communication, oral, and written skills. And when it comes to the minimal requirements, I believe that I do have the written skills, but the oral skills are something that I do need to work on. When it comes to the certifications, they're looking for someone who has a BOC examination. The BOC examination allows you to be an athletic trainer, and they're also looking for someone who has the NJATC, which is a certification that allows you to be an athletic trainer in the state of New Jersey. When it comes to my resume, I feel that it shows that I don't have any of these requirements, but it does show that I'm on my way to receive these things, as I am currently in my last year to get my bachelor's of exercise science. Then after that, I would retrieve my certifications, and then after that, I would gain the experience of the communication skills and my 3 to 5 years of experience through things such as internships and jobs such as that. For the physical demands of the job, it states in the description that it's asking for someone to work full time, which is 5 days a week for 40 hours a week. And I feel like I could fulfill the demands of the physical aspect of the job because in high school I would work 30 to 40 hours a week at McDonald's while going to school, and during college I would work 20 to 30 hours a week serving at Buffalo Wild Wings while attending college. So I feel like this would be nothing new to obtain certifications and do all that on top of working and making physical demands and almost multitask and do both. So I feel like it wouldn't be anything new to me to fulfill these physical demands that they're asking for this job title. If I were to hire anyone for this job, would I hire myself? The answer is no, not at the moment at least. I would wait for myself to get a bachelor's degree, all the correct certifications, all the right experience for the job, and I would wait to see if I were to acquire and obtain those things. And once I did obtain all the requirements that are needed for the job, I would then seek out myself for hire and proceed with giving myself the job. I believe that for jobs like this, I feel like something that can really separate yourself is experience. I feel like athletic training is definitely an experience thing. The more you see, the more you know, and the more knowledge you can obtain. So I feel like that is something that you could utilize to really separate yourself from everybody else. And something that I believe that I've really learned in this course that I didn't really think of before is before I would just look at the broad exercises and I would just think, okay, well, in this exercise you need to do so and so to change up the muscle and work the muscle more. When in reality it goes to limbs, the torque of it, the forces that are needed to be used, the velocities that could also affect it. There's way more intricate details that are important to a workout or an exercise to help progress it, other than just you need to do this and this to help the muscle. It goes beyond that, and there's more greater details and finer details within the exercise that you can help improve the others that aren't as educated or as knowledgeable in the exercises wouldn't know. So that could also separate you from the competition, and that's something I really learned from this course. And I believe that this assignment is very helpful. I think it's a really good idea to get kids thinking about their future and what they want to do, because it's easy to go in college and say, I want to do this, I want to do that, until you actually look on what you need to do and what you need to acquire and what you need to obtain to then further on do that job and proceed with getting it. It really puts into a real world perspective of what you need to do to see, what jobs you really want, and if you really decide if you still really want that job. For example, I wanted to be a PT, and I saw the real work that had to go into it, all the certification, all the years of schooling, et cetera, and that's why I kind of chose to go through the exercise science route and do more of an athletic training type of job. So I find this assignment really helpful, and I'm glad that we did it.